Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a super important topic that could make a big difference in how you age and feel as you get older. We're going to be talking about longevity, how to live a longer, healthier life. But there's a catch, it's not just about eating the right foods, it's also about avoiding the wrong ones. So, in this video, I'm going to share the top 5 foods you should avoid for longevity. Trust me, making small changes here could pay off big in the long run. Before we dive in, if you're looking for more tips on living your healthiest, happiest life, remember to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for updates. And hey, if you find this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Now, before we talk about the foods to avoid, let's briefly talk about why longevity is something we should care about. We all want to feel good, right? We want to enjoy our golden years, stay independent, and keep doing the things we love as we age. But longevity isn't just about living longer, it's about living better. Studies have shown that lifestyle factors, especially diet, play a massive role in how long, and how well, we live. And that's where these 5 foods come into play. If we want to keep our bodies and minds in peak condition, we need to be mindful of what we're putting into them. So, let's break down the 5 foods that might be shortening your lifespan, and more importantly, what you can do instead to give yourself the best shot at a long, vibrant life. First up, processed meats. We're talking about foods like hot dogs, sausages, bacon, deli meats, and anything that's been cured, salted, or smoked to extend its shelf life. Processed meats are loaded with sodium, nitrates, and preservatives that have been linked to a number of health issues. Research has consistently shown that people who eat large amounts of processed meats are at a higher risk for heart disease, certain cancers, and even early death. An expert insight from a nutritionist indicated that one of the big problems with processed meats is the sodium content. Excessive sodium raises blood pressure, which is a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke. Then there's the nitrates, which can form carcinogenic compounds in the body when consumed in high amounts. So, what should we do instead? Well, try opting for fresh, lean meats like chicken, turkey, or even plant-based protein options like tofu or tempeh. If you're craving a savory snack, go for nuts, seeds, or even roasted chickpeas. They'll give you that satisfying crunch without the harmful additives. Next, we've got sugary drinks. Things like sodas, energy drinks, and even those fancy coffee drinks with extra syrups and whipped cream. It might seem like a harmless indulgence, but sugary drinks are one of the worst culprits when it comes to aging and disease. First of all, they're packed with empty calories, which can lead to weight gain, and over time, this increases your risk for chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease. Consuming large amounts of sugar can lead to inflammation in the body, which accelerates the aging process. This kind of inflammation is linked to everything from wrinkles to cognitive decline. Plus, sugar spikes blood sugar, which can cause insulin resistance, a major contributor to type 2 diabetes. So, what can you drink instead? Water should be your go-to beverage, of course. But if you're looking for something with a little more flavor, try sparkling water with a splash of lemon or herbal teas. These alternatives keep you hydrated without the blood sugar spikes. Coming in at number 3, we have refined carbs. This includes foods like white bread, pasta made with refined flour, pastries, and other processed carb-heavy foods. Now, carbs aren't inherently bad. In fact, we need carbs for energy. But refined carbs, which are stripped of their fiber and nutrients during processing, can cause blood sugar spikes and crashes, leading to weight gain, increased inflammation, and a higher risk for metabolic diseases like diabetes. An insight from a health expert indicated that refined carbs have a high glycemic index, which means they get absorbed quickly into the bloodstream, causing those sharp spikes in blood sugar. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, which is a precursor to type 2 diabetes and can accelerate aging by increasing inflammation. So, what should you eat instead? Choose whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, oats, or whole wheat bread. These options are packed with fiber, which helps stabilize blood sugar and supports a healthy gut. Next up, trans fats. These are the artificial fats that are often found in processed snacks, margarine, baked goods, and fried foods. They're cheap to produce and have a long shelf life, but they're incredibly harmful to your health. Trans fats increase your levels of bad LDL cholesterol while decreasing your good HDL cholesterol, which raises your risk of heart disease. They also contribute to systemic inflammation, which has been linked to everything from arthritis to Alzheimer's disease. Trans fats are extremely dangerous because they're not just linked to cardiovascular disease, they're also associated with an increased risk of stroke, type 2 diabetes, and even certain cancers. The worst part is that they're often found in foods that you might not even realize are unhealthy, like store-bought pastries, crackers, and fast food. So, how can we avoid trans fats? The best way is to avoid processed and fried foods as much as possible. Instead, cook at home with healthy fats like olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil. And if you're buying packaged foods, always check the ingredient list for trans fats or partially hydrogenated oils. And finally, number 5, artificial sweeteners. While they're marketed as a healthy alternative to sugar, these sugar substitutes are not as harmless as they seem. Artificial sweeteners, like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin, have been linked to a number of health issues, including metabolic problems, gut imbalances, and even potential long-term effects on brain health. Some studies suggest they may disrupt your body's ability to regulate blood sugar, leading to cravings for more sweet foods. An insight from a health expert indicated that, although artificial sweeteners don't add calories, they can have an impact on your metabolism and overall health by disrupting your gut microbiome. A healthy gut is crucial for proper digestion, immune function, and even mental health. And when we're talking about longevity, a healthy gut is key. So, what can you do instead? If you're looking for something sweet, try natural alternatives like honey, maple syrup, or stevia in moderation. These options are much better for your body and won't disrupt your metabolism in the same way artificial sweeteners can. So, there you have it, 5 key foods to avoid if you want to live a longer, healthier life. By cutting out processed meats, sugary drinks, refined carbs, trans fats, and artificial sweeteners, you'll be doing your body a huge favor when it comes to longevity. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about making better choices more often. Focus on eating a balanced diet full of whole foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. That's the kind of fuel your body needs to thrive for years to come. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, let me know in the comments, which of these foods will you be cutting out of your diet? Thanks for watching and take care of yourselves. Here's to living long and living well. See you in the next video.